and it's pretty cool, though. If I had told that kid in New Jersey, right, that you're going to occupy Don Shula's office in a way, right, and in the process convince a group of folks that you're deserving of it and you're ready for it, that includes Troy Aikman, what would you have said?
I would say, I'm not sure that's going to work, Rich. I don't. Right? I'd say this. I was pretty driven when I was young, and I thought my mom and dad really instilled that in me. How to work hard and how to chase your dreams. Even when I got started, a lot of my family members worked in New York City because I am from New Jersey. Exit 172 off the Parkway. In case you were wondering what exit.
Make that note.
Make sure you Jersey guys understand the exit.
Yep.
But yeah, it was, what are you doing? I mean, $2,500 the first job I ever coached, and it was, why are you doing this? But I always had support from my mom and dad, and during hard times when I didn't have any money or could barely afford to really live anywhere, they really supported me. And because of that, I just kept pushing and working, and I chased a dream. And when you really set out to do something and you give it all you have, good things happen. So I'm just glad I did it the way I did it, because I also believe my foundation was built the right way. There is no job too small, even right now. And I think I learned how to treat people. I learned how to go through the ups and the downs. And I think it will really help me in this next stop.
So walk me through those pillars that you mentioned in your opening statement. Jeff Hafley, the new Miami Dolphins head coach here on the Rich Eisen Show. I certainly was taking notes myself. So go for it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first one I talked about when I get in front of this team is I want to talk about trust. And what I said yesterday, this world, it's getting harder to trust people. And you always hear that these players and these young players and these new players coming out of college, they don't want to trust anyone. And that's okay. I'm going to earn it. And I tell them that. I'm going to earn it. And actions speak louder than words. And I'm going to show people that what I say is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pour into them and do everything I can for them. But it's a two-way street, and I'm going to make them earn it. And that's really, really important to me. And I think that's the starting point. And then I also think belief is important. I mean, even as far as when I was on my exit interviews at Green Bay, some of these players, when they were asking me if I was coming or going, some of them were, obviously upset, and they thanked me for believing in them. Because this world, you get beat up in right now. You get beat up on social media, you get beat up on TV. And it's hard. And sometimes these players need somebody to believe in them before they even can believe in themselves. And I believe once they do that and they believe in themselves, then they'll believe in their teammates. And then that's when they'll become connected. And that's what I've always prided myself on, is connecting with people. But this isn't like I want to be their friend. No, because then you got to hold them accountable. And I mean an extreme level of accountability. Because I do believe, whether it was coaching Micah Parsons or Rondé Barber or Richard Sherman, all good players, they want to be told what to do and how hard they can do it so that they can get better, because they all want to be great. And if they tell you they want to be great, and this team tells me they want this to be the standard, I'm going to hold them to it, and I'm going to push them. And then I talked about toughness, physically and mentally, in everything we do. And that's how we have to live, and that's how we have to practice. And those are really the things that I want this team to be about, and we're going to talk about on April 6th when they get here.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.